approaching 200 miles per hour, race cars want to do what any aerodynamic shape should want to do, fly. But thanks to safety innovations and phenomenal driver instincts, it doesn't happen very often. When it does, the results are spectacular. Even more spectacular, drivers typically walk away under their own power, rattled but unhurt.
Two cars into the wall in the middle of the field. Ken Schrader is one of them. Another over on its roof is Brian Newman in the tri-oval grass. The car flips now three times and comes to rest on its roof just off the front stretch in the tri-oval grass.
Trouble behind Rusty Wallace is turning over.
Rusty Wallace 20 feet in the air, spinning, crashing.
At Talladega, an easy Sunday drive can turn sideways in the blink of an eye, like Neil Bonnet's ride back in 1993.
Wow, that's the kind of lick that Neil didn't want to take, but look at it, he's crawling out of it. That's good news. All right.
Neil Bonnet, okay. Oh, trouble! Ricky Rudd slamming toward the wall. Crashing, rolling over.
We're running in a tight little pack. There wasn't a lot of cars in that race. It was like 12 cars. And I remember the guy behind me, Jody Ridley at the time, coming out of turn 4, barely nudged in the back of hit me in the back bumper. It barely nudged me, but it did. It broke my car loose. And when it did, it started sliding to the infield. About that time, it got airborne. The car went up. Everything got really quiet. It went up pretty high in the air. I remember being way up in the air. After that, when it came down and hit, if you'd asked me what happened, I'd say, well, I came back down, hit the ground. It knocked the wind out of me because I remember hearing all the air leave my body, just like you do when you listen to the NFL game tapes when the guys hit each other and you hear the wind get knocked out of somebody. I heard that. The next thing I remember, I'm waking up and the car is upright and they're basically working to get me out of the car. I remember that and didn't remember anything else. I mean, it just like I guess I went to sleep during that time, and probably glad I did because I didn't have any bad memories of it other than the aches and pains that hung around for quite a while.
Steve Park is off into the infield. And the car got over on his lid. It's Parkindale Jr. Terrible crash.
It's hard to ask 43 human beings to be perfect for 3.5 hours, running 3 wide at 190 miles an hour.
Oh, trouble! Elliott Sadler over 1.5 and on his roof. Now the car tumbling hard on the pavement of turn 3. Caution is out. A terrible crash.
Everything happened so fast. I remember the 24 pushing me, and we had one heck of a run coming up through the middle. And we were coming in the backstretch, we were in the middle, which usually gets a lot of the draft. The 15 was leading, the 8 was on the outside line, and the 97 was on the inside. But the 24 was pushing me so fast. We were going to be running so fast by the time we got to the middle of turn 3 and 4 that I was watching the 15 trying to decide what side of him I was going to pass in for the lead. I wasn't even, everybody else was pretty much zoned out. And by the time we got to turn 3, I guess Dale Jr. spotter told him the 38's coming or whatever, and he just hung a hard left. And I had to make a reaction. One, either hit him and spin him out in front of the whole field, or 2, try to go under him. And at the same time, I turned left to go under him, and 97 was trying to suck air off of me too, and it just caused a big wreck. And I felt sorry for Kurt Busch, but I just had nowhere to go and no decision to be made, and just tore up a really good race car. But you know, I've learned from that. I don't really know next time if I need to react or not, or just hit the person that does in front of me and take my chances, because the barrel roll is not that much fun.
Gary Nelson is the Managing Director of Research and Development for NASCAR, and we're inside NASCAR's 61,000 square foot R&D center here in Concord, North Carolina. And Gary, thanks for having us. This is a facility that race fans don't really get to see much about, so we appreciate the opportunity to go on a little tour.
Well, we're very excited that you're here, and we're always happy to show the fans and anybody in the sport what goes on inside this building, because it's so new to racing. What is an R&D center, and what do you guys do on a daily basis? Well, this is really the inner area of the building. This is where all the fabrication takes place. All the nuts and bolts are in here. What we want to do is provide the driver with more space, but not dramatically change the aerodynamics of the car. And that's a pretty tough job. We have to really understand what the aerodynamic signature of the current car is, apply the bigger greenhouse, which gives the driver more space for safety, and not upset the balance and change the handling of the car, where what you really want is the same aerodynamic signature with a bigger body, and it's very difficult to do.
What would you say your mission statement is?
I think it's three parts: safety, competition on the track, and cost to the car owner. And every question we get, if it's, how do you like this steering wheel? How do you like this seat? If we ask, how does it affect safety? How does it affect competition? And how does it affect cost? If we can get positive answers from those questions, then we have a pretty good thing.
Racing inherently can be a dangerous sport by its very nature, but it seems like an exciting time for the safety elements to be embraced the way they are.
Well, safety is and I had to sit down and really think about it to try to understand it, because when I was a crew chief, you got the race results, and that's your report card. How did you do? Well, where did you finish? And when you think about politicians, their voters tell them how they're doing. When you think about a business, the bottom line tells you how you're doing in a business. Well, in safety, there's no clear-cut report card that you can get that says you're doing this good. You can never say this guy's better off because of the improvements that we've done here or somebody else has done somewhere. You can only say that you think the sport is better off, but you can never actually, no two accidents are the same, no two people are the same. So one may be injured where another may not be in the same exact type of accident. So you always just try to do the best you can, and you feel good about it, but you never really have that report card. And that's a difficult thing to adjust to.
I recently read an interview you did where you talked about the idea or the concept of safety and are we state of the art? Are we cutting edge? And you very articulately said, we don't know what state of the art is as it exists today. We're just trying to stay ahead. Essentially.
Yeah, it's so, to me, it's so exciting to see technology and you know, the old better mousetrap analogy that you know, many people for many centuries have tried to build mousetraps, and there's always somebody that invents one that might be better. Well, but when you think about it, state of the art is what is this moment good. Well, what's going to be good tomorrow? There may be an invention that changes everything. So think about a typewriter that was commonplace years ago. I mean, when I went to school, I took typing. Today, my kids go to school, they take keyboards. So it's changed. The processors, computers have changed things. Well, it's not going to stop. There's going to be more things tomorrow and the next day. And we just have to stay on top of that wave and make sure we don't ever just kick back and say, well, we've solved that problem.
What are you most proud of since this facility opened? And it hasn't been open that long. What are you proudest of?
I think I'm most proud of the process that we've got in place here. The resources that NASCAR has given us, the staff that we have. There a lot of young folks and some experienced folks mixed together. The process now is in place to find solutions quickly to problems, and to me, that is the most exciting thing, to see it go from an idea to a reality in really just a short period of time, and now see the results.
And a big trouble. Oh, and one car upside down. King Gatlin. And sliding through the grass, Kitson winds around. White and yellow flag. Atwood's car is destroyed. And did the leader get the caution flag? If he did, they will slow to the checkered flag. If not, they have to come around. Mike McLaughlin's car, left front torn up. Corey, watch this. You're riding with Michael Blanco. No. Definitely Andy Hillenberg got in the back of him. That's all.
So it's very, very fascinating. That's no.
Jarrett on the outside. Oh, trouble. Right in the wall, hard. Schrader in the wall, hard.
That is very, very fascinating.
On his roof for the second time in the Bud shootout, reminiscent of 1984 when his car tumbled in the air. 100 feet of steel tubing, and here's what Ricky Rudd saw. Thank you for the booth.
Whoa! Oh, look out! We got trouble. This is gonna hurt. Uh-oh. Oh, my. Oh, my.
That was a very, very, very interesting stuff.
Yep.
Keep your fingers crossed.
And it was so good for so long, it turned into so bad so quickly.
We'll be back to see what happened, and as I said, keep your fingers crossed, folks. We're at Daytona.
From Jeffrey Bonines on board. Listen. One more angle. Then the name of the green car goes down. He and Kurt Busch go up and they touch the 46 of Rob Morgan. And that's not ridiculous. Goes Jeffrey Bonines.
The truck comes totally apart. You'll see the motor flying off there on the left upper portion of your screen. It ended up about 300 feet further down the track. One more view. Look how high he got.
I've been around this sport since 1960, and I've never seen a trouble. Turn 3. Car spinning up into the wall mid-pack. Dale Jarrett, one of them. Mark Martin is in it. Elliott Sadler, the rookie, and cars spin.
Terry Maloney.
Steve Park is in there, 99. Jeff Burton.
Yeah.
Joe Nemechek, 42. Let's show you Dale Jarrett's view. Well, that showed you which car was upside down. Brother. From Mark Martin's roof cam. From Ward Burton. The mess right here at the start-finish line. Too numerous to count. I mean, there's just nowhere to go. All right, now we go on board with Michael Walker. Steve Park. I realized he had some damage to his car. Now from Bobby Labonte's perspective, Circuit City on board. This Ted Musgrave right in front of Bobby.
right till he got there, and it was totally blocked.
Yeah.